Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Mindset Monday. Hope you're all doing well. And in this Mindset Monday, I'd like to talk about patience. Patience. Because I see a lot of people that I know in my personal life and people that I meet that join my group or that randomly send me a message about trading. I see a lot of you people have difficulties with patience. Having patience in terms of waiting for a perfect setup to enter or to let your trade run or just to accomplish your goals or some money or whatever. Now, let me first tell you, money is made in patience, guys. For sure in trading. Because if you're a swing trader, which I do advise you to be because swinging is winning, but as a swing trader, sometimes you gotta have patience to see a setup. That can take a few days, even maybe a few weeks, depends on what chart you look at. But as soon as you see the setup enter, okay, you enter that trade because you waited for it, and boom, your money could possibly be made. And if it goes into your take profit, it could take a while as well because if you're a swing trader, you need to have patience, right? So a swing trade could take a few days to a few weeks. Have the patience to let your trade run. Trust the process. Trust your patience. Okay, that's how money is made, guys. Money, again, is made in patience. So trust yourself a little bit and have some fucking patience because it's important. Patience, excuse me, in life in general is super, super important. I think your parents as well told you once when you were a child, God damn it, have some fucking patience. Well, again, I'm telling you right now, have some fucking patience. Because for sure, as a trader, if you don't have patience, you will fail. Let's say you are in a 1,000 pip trade that could give you 1,000 pips, okay? And let's say you close it out after 200 pips because you say, okay, profit is profit, which is true. It's never bad to take profits. But let's say eventually after, let's say 1 week or 2 weeks, you see, boom, your take profit of 1,000 pips would have been hit. You would blame yourself of not having enough patience, and your confidence decreases from that as well. So two impacts: you learn from yourself that you don't have patience, plus your confidence decreases because you think, oh goddamn, I had a good setup. What if I don't find another one like that? And you start to doubt about yourself, which again you should not do because that's a psychology game in trading. So don't doubt about yourself, but most likely you will. So I'm telling you, ignore that feeling, that little voice in your head. Ignore it. Super important, super delicate for you to do. So as a trader, please have some patience. Even though it runs to your stop loss, let it happen. Wait for another setup. Again, the word wait equals patience. Wait for another setup. Take the other setup and have some patience again. Take profit or stop loss, no matter what. Have the patience to one of them to be hit. Okay? Now, how do you learn patience? In my opinion, that's not something that you can really learn. I think it's gotta come from yourself. Okay, so I can give you tips about have how to like distract yourself from your while you're waiting for something, but that's it. What I do I if I'm waiting for, let's say, a chart setup or a trade setup at least, I just read some books or eat some food or whatever. I just make sure that I'm busy, and time to time I look back at the charts, and if I see the setup, I will take it. Boom. But in the meanwhile, I try to distract myself, and ideally I do that with reading a book or watching some YouTube videos about things I like to study about. So that's my distraction and my patience while it's tested. So you should do the same. Distract yourself while waiting. It's the best way to like learn your patience because you it will develop you. Patience will develop you as a better human being. But that's just my opinion. And as well, I would like to say that people should place goals in their trading. Okay? And with goals, I mean percentage goals. Let's say your goal is to make 5% a month, or 10 or 15% a month in trading. Write that down. Okay? But first of all, start small. Okay? Have the patience again to start to get big. Start maybe with 2% a month. Then after a few months go to 4% a month. Then after a few months go to maybe 6% a month, and so on and so on. But have patience for the process. Okay? Trust the process. So I want you as well to place goals in your trading with percentages. A certain percentage amount that you want to take on the charts a month. Write that down. For me, for example, I like to take, let's say, 10-15% a month. Okay? Write that down on your trading plan that you would like to take that a month. Super important, guys, because goals, as I said in the former video, goals are strong. Goals are important. Okay? And again, trading is a process. It could take a while. I know a lot of you guys are rushed to become a super profitable trader, but believe me, don't rush it. If you want to be a super profitable trader, it will take you, if you super lucky, and like I mean super lucky, it will take you a few months. But normally it will take you years and years and years, maybe decades. So again, patience is a part of the game. So have some patience, because being a profitable trader in a few months is like almost impossible in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know, maybe some people did it, maybe some people don't. And again, I want you guys, if you're in a trade and you have a, let's say a swing trade at least, you're in swing trade, and let's say you are 200 pips in profit. Again, yeah, 200. Let's take the example of the 1,000 pip profit. Have some patience to let your stop loss or your take profit hit. That's the best advice that I can give. That's how you become better. Because let's say you're in a 200 pip profit, it goes down to 400 pips. You say, okay, my take profit's 600 pips later, 1,000 pips, okay, smooth. But suddenly, boom, your stop loss gets hit. You learn from that, guys, okay? You learn from that. Again, taking profits is never wrong, and I do advise it, but if you want to test yourself as a trader, have some patience and analyze the charts good. And maybe place your stop loss to break even or into profits so you don't risk any money anymore, which is as well always good. But let your trade run, guys. And if you have to, place your stop loss to break even or in profits. But have some patience as well, guys. Again, trust the process. Now, if there are any questions about patience or whatever that you would like to hear on Mindset Mondays, make sure to send me a